Bonjour. Can you say bonjour? That's how you say good day in French, also the official language of Canada along with English. Welcome to Patrika's Little Star Cafe. Facts that are fast, fun, and keep you happy. Today is Thursday, April 30th, 2020. And here are today's matters for chatter. Number 1. These times are so different that many protocols are accidentally forgotten. The Canadian Premier, Justin Trudeau, is facing some criticism for not sending coronavirus alerts and warnings in French along with English. Canada is officially a bilingual country where all signs and packaging are in both English and in French, always. Canada has a French-speaking minority, and at least 25% of the people use French on a daily basis. And amidst all the panic of the virus, all the imported medical supplies were not labeled in French. The French-speaking population said they thought this was disrespectful, as it could be a health hazard if people don't understand what's written on the packaging. Well, that is true and fair. Many countries import stuff from countries like Malaysia, and the packaging is in Malay. Then the importing country improvises and adds labels and messaging. This is a mistake, but one which can be corrected going forward. Number 2, a mile-wide asteroid will be approaching so close to Earth that it will be a PHO, or potentially hazardous object. Things are considered PHOs when they are larger than 500 feet and come within 5 miles close to Earth. This asteroid will be 3.9 miles away from Earth at its closest encounter to Earth and is a mile long, but scientists are not worried about any collision for now. The asteroid that wiped out dinosaurs was also a PHO, by the way. This was all being tracked by an observatory in Puerto Rico. They think the next asteroid will come after 49 years, but the asteroid that will be approaching Earth closest will come in 2079. Number 3, can you believe scientists are going back to ancient technology to beat global warming? Well, because air conditioners do and will consume almost half the energy in the summer months, some planners and designers are looking into ancient Indian and Egyptian wisdom and ideas on how to cool better without using so much coal and creating pollution. The Indian jalis and the Rajasthani stepwells, surprisingly, are all originated in the deserts, but one company in Noida is inspired by the Egyptian use of terracotta pipes for its new honeycomb cooling apparatus called Coolant. Get it? Coolant? Not surprising, because Egypt is also a desert like Rajasthan. And now for today's mega matter. Speaking of languages, did you know that apart from Dutch and Norwegian, the Latin languages are easiest to learn for native English speakers? Latin languages include French, Spanish, and Italian. And how do we know this? Because after the World Wars, when the US was setting up embassies all over the world, it required people to learn the local language. And the US Foreign Service Institute created language books and tapes. These resources are probably one of the cheapest ways to learn a language, by the way. Well, Malay and Swahili are the most exotic of the languages that use the Roman alphabet. The easiest language to learn using a foreign alphabet is probably Greek, they think, while Japanese, Mandarin, Cantonese, and Arabic are also popular. But one language that opens many doors, whether you're a ballerina, a literature buff, or even an aspiring astronaut, is Russian. In fact, NASA requires Russian. Scientifically, languages enhance our understanding of things and processing of information, so not a bad idea to start learning a new one. Which one will you pick? Today's word of the day is apparatus, which means tool. And finally, for today's quote of the day, do not say a little in many words, but a great deal in few. That's a quote by Pythagoras, who's a Greek mathematician and philosopher. Thank you for listening, and do send us your questions and comments via WhatsApp, or you can email us at diptyanti@gmail.com. Take care, lots of love, Diptyanti. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, do you know how loved you are?